One of the most important tools to have for any drummer are your sticks, your brushes, and your effect tools. The Vic Firth company for Gabor and I simply makes the best sticks in the world. They create a sound and a feel with each stick that really is the perfect pair. And with this, they make so many products, and it's very important for a drummer to understand all the different products and what you use as tools. For example, I play the brushes. I use the Steve Gadd brushes. The Steve Gadd brushes are very important for me because they have a curled up tip, so I can really get a great sound out of that and leave it to the mind of Steve Gadd to come up with something so brilliant and so simple, but so effective for us to play great music.
Brilliant, man. Actually, I'm using the Heritage brush. It's like it has got this kind of purple, really sexy color, a rubber, rubber touch, really, really soft, really good, very bouncy. It hasn't got that kind of curly part at the end, but it still sounds wicked. Somehow it's a little bit more traditional. It just gives me the right feel. It's really,
Well, it
really
creates
cool.
a different sound too, and I also have the Heritage brushes also that I use, and for different sounds and different feels, we use different tools.
Totally. Sometimes I even use the plastic brushes.
Oh, those are great too, even for a more louder sound too.
Yeah, absolutely, totally.
Now for sticks, I play the HD9. The HD9 is a stick that gives me an incredible balance, a wonderful neck, and a great different tip that allows me to play funk or jazz or rock or fusion or Latin music. I can get really the full scope of sound and expression with the feel of these sticks. It really kind of helps me when I play all around the world to have these sticks. And although I sometimes use some 5Bs or 5As or a variety of different of the Vic Firth models, I find the HD9s really give me a sound that's comfortable for the size of my hand and the feel that I'm looking for.
Totally, yeah. These sticks are totally versatile, right? Very,
Yeah.
very versatile. You can play all kind of music with it. On this particular DVD, and generally in my musical expression, I'm using this kind of Vic Firth root models, which are kind of between the brushes and the normal stick.
Yeah.
Some people, like many drummers, call them unplugged sticks, right? Because you can get like a really cool sound. Softer than a normal stick, but a little bit harder. So if you play groove and not like, say, jazzy, brushy, or like samba kind of stuff, you can play more like pop rock grooves on unplugged gigs, where and the volume is gonna be noticeably lower, right?
Very important when you're playing with certain, clubs that you don't want to play too loud, but you still want to dig in.
Yeah, that's what I'm
That's what
talking
really
about.
gives you that feel where you can still dig in, you're not too loud, so the singer up front can still sing, no one's complaining,
Yeah.
but you still
Singers
feel...
always complaining.
Absolutely.
Singers-
But you still feel the magic of the sound and the groove, which is important.
Totally. Yeah, my main sticks are what I'm using for like 10 years now, or even more. Once I just found them, and just walked into a music store, and there were like, plenty of different Vic Firth products, and I just touched this, and I just felt, okay, this is the one.
Yeah.
Somehow you just feel it, and it's always been the Vic Firth Jack DeJohnette model, which is just totally amazing. The length, the weight, the look, everything. I just love it.
Jack is a phenomenal player, and even though Jack is mostly a jazz player, Jack I've known for many years, he's a phenomenal player and a beautiful man, and even though he's a jazz player, I like to play those when I'm playing some funk, because the feel and the balance of the stick really feels great. So whether it's funk or pop, you can use these sticks anywhere.
Totally.
And Jack is a phenomenal, brilliant legend.
Oh yeah, absolutely legend. He's my all-time favorite jazz player, and I'm also playing. My style is mainly kind of fusion, between everything.
Yeah.
So I'm a fusion player, and I'm still using these sticks. It's just amazing. It's not too rude, not too heavy, not too big. The tip is just perfect, but not too soft either, not too small, because my hands are quite big, so I can't really feel the bounce and anything from a very tiny or very thin stick. So I just need this kind of length and this size. This is just perfect.
Excellent.
And I'm also using a different model. I don't know if you heard of this guy called Dom's pad stick. Have you heard of it?
Those are, I use those only on the practice pad, and I designed those many years ago. All my students use them, and they're available on my website, domfamularo.com. And what's great about them is that it just kind of helps you to strengthen your muscles and over-exaggerate the movement, used only on the practice pad, although J-Mo from the Allman Brothers uses them on the drum set.
Kidding me?
Absolutely, he loves them.
You're
And he's a
joking,
phenomenal player. So to me, it's a stick that just kind of works for the pad. It helps you develop your technique. So have some fun with it for sure.
And rocks the house.
Absolutely.
If you wish, it does.
What do you say we do a little playing?
Wouldn't mind.
Sounds good. All right, let's
Yeah,
try
here
something.
we go.
Okay, let's try something.
Great idea. Go
Let's
for
do it. 1, 2, 3. Great job. Thank you so much. All right.